Hi, this is Andreas. Now, I would welcome you to my garage in my Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 game. However, this isn't my garage, this is the tutorial. But I have played this game up to 50 hours. This is the tutorial. Basically, when you walk up to machines, will just show you what the machines do. So, for instance, well, it won't until you get to the office, I don't think. Is it not going to show us? No, because I just made a save when I came into the garage and I wanted to test something. We'll learn about all these tools as we go around, of course. I think this is new, to be honest with you, because I haven't seen this before. For cleaning the interior detailing toolkit. So let's move it over to, say, like, I think it's number 2 bay, to be honest with you. No, not that one. Is it? Do we get to clean? For $100? Oh, I'm supposed to be doing the work myself, aren't I? The main M3, okay then, fair enough. And now then, let's move it over to... We are at B. It's got a vacuum on it. Put it back where it was. Yeah, that's definitely new because I never saw that before. And I will go and check in my other game, which I've got like 50 hours in. This car does not work currently because the engine won't start, and I know that from when it used to be parked elsewhere. This car was dark blue before for some reason, now it's gone light blue. I don't think there's anything wrong with this car, and you can do the tests on it. There's the O80 test, or the OBO test as people are calling it. I don't know what that is. 100% on everything there. There's another test called the fuel pressure test, which, if the other car isn't running, I don't see how it can possibly do. Everything's 100%. This is a good car, this. I think this is the car. I was going to try and take this car on the test track and see if that would end the tutorial. Tyre tread tester. So just to give you a look at the tools, if you're thinking of buying the game, it's a great game. I would suggest that you do buy it, but if you're a fast-paced game player, like you like COD, Battlefield, GTA, any of those types of games, you're not going to like this game. I mean, I play those games as well and I enjoy them, but I've got like two areas of my gaming, as I think most people can have, but some people only like fast-paced games. If that's you, you won't like this game, because it can take you up to an hour to repair a car, especially if it's like piston rods and things, stripping it all down, especially when you're very first starting out and you don't know anything about the vehicle. So that's just about all of the tests completed. Did I do that one? Sure I did. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know if I missed any there, but so there's nothing wrong with this car, and its inspection report says nothing about it, I suppose. It's all perfect. There's a lot of things in it that we don't know about, but you could take it on the test track. There's another thing you could do with this car, is you could take it for well, we've got to get out of this mode. Nope, sorry, right out of the mode, and just right click and put it in the little test run at the side there that we have. and then just drive it down. And then hold on the brakes, do a brake test, drive it to the next one, do the rears. Everything will be green on this. Then drive it to the next one. You can let go everything once it falls in its position, because this is the, it jacks the car. This is the one for the testing suspension. Nice and clean inside. Well, it should be, because I've just cleaned it. Then we drive it to the last one. I don't think the front of the car went down then from being jacked. Just bumping us around. Yep, so we get the report and everything's good on the car. And then we escape from the car. And we should find that we've got literally a full report on this car now. Only that, sometimes you can't get back to, you know, wheel bearing. It should have tested all those things for us. You know, but you know, we don't get to see all of the different reports. Like, how do you get to see the report that was when you're under the hood? Actually, when you're doing these types of jobs. Compression tester, for instance, how do you get to see this again in the future? Well, you don't, not here anyway. So we'll put that car back out, but we'll put it near the door. And this car here, like I say, does not run. But if we was to do the compression test, it needs everything on it, this car. It's totally knackered. You'll see if you see the report. Well, you can't see by the report because it doesn't show you much, but look, there's only one thing, the bodywork. That looks pretty poor. So if you do a compression test on this, you'll find out the piston rings are broken, pistons are broken, or the big ends are gone or something. I don't know if it gives you around. Well, it's not giving us any things there, so I don't know why it's not giving us anything. Does it say is that because the car's engine doesn't run? Nothing. 4 parts exam, but it's not working today. I mean, I've just had this on the ramps. I've just had it here. At this stage, let me move the car. Obviously it would be like literally pushing it back into the bay, because when it was stood here I managed to do the tests on it. Let's do the electrical test. And it will tell me the battery is at 42%. It did last time, unless it's all changed. Nothing. Right, so that's not working. Okay. I suppose this is one of the things about this game. You know, it is still in a game in development, and these tools were working just 5 minutes ago. And I actually stopped the game because I hadn't turned the audio off. I don't know what all this. If I'll just be quiet for a minute, you can hear all this like scratching going on. It's not just to do with me moving around in the game. The footsteps are quite loud, and that's only at 2%. So when I turn. What's all that about? Are those bog rolls? And why you can't take a picture when you very first start, even in the tutorial, is beyond me, because it seems to me like this would be the very first thing you should concentrate on as a game developer, to give people the ability to take pictures of the things in the game so that they could at least even show you what they was doing, because that's the way players actually communicate with developers. They say, do you see these tools on here? Right, for me, I would have thought that if I want to use any of those tools, I should be able to click on them. Like, I need to grab the window clamps there in order to take the window out of the car. But no, what happens if I want to set the window out of the car? I can just go like that, and it just comes out. But that shouldn't happen unless I've got the window tools on me. I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest with you. Normal mode and fit mode. So, right, okay. So yeah, put the window back in. Now, if you get in this car, let me just show you in the other car first. If you have not played this game yet, if you get in this car by, well, my camera's, my foot, I walk too fast basically, and I can't control it. Right click and key the engine. That engine is running, you can hear the engine. But this car is not running. And it's going to take, to be honest with you, it's going to take, there's no seats in it either. Well, there was seats in it before. So is this random then? Does it randomly give you no seats? So this is a cape. A bolt cape, right? So we need a seat for a bolt cape. We need two actually. It's only given me, oh no, I had 3,000, I had 4,000 right to start with. So we go to the body parts shop. Oh no, the interior shop, sorry. I'm in the wrong place. And I keep thinking that escape is back and it's not. So, you know, I think they should use different buttons. And they should allow you to do the back button for going back to the search page. Interior shop. And we want bolt cape. So if we put cape in there. Nope. Okay, let's go bolt. That's bench cape front. Okay, let's have that then. Must be a bench seat. I thought it was a single seat that was in this. But every other time I've seen this car, this is the first time I've seen it without a seat. So why can't I fit this seat then? Do I have to be on the outside of the car? Assemble mode. Body. Inventory. Normal mode. Nope, nothing I can do. Normal mode. Interior disassemble. So I want to interior assemble, that's it. Look, it's got separate seats. No items. So that's not funny. Let's just see. Well, actually, it told me there. It tells me there, bench cape front. So I don't know. Let's go bolt then. Okay. Bolt cape. Okay. All. and that seat cost me $250. Won't get that back for it. Seat fabric. None of those, I don't think. You can probably see it, and I've gone past it. I don't know. Can't find it. Bolt cape. Those are all dual seats. Try it again. Nothing. So there is a few glitches in this game, and I don't know whether the seats not being there is one. Obviously they're not there. Seat 1 leather. I don't know if I can fit one of these in. I suppose we could just try it. What was the make of that seat that I've just had? Is that Boss toe? So if I got seat leather here and tried that, that might fit. It's a bit ridiculous. Here we go with this game again. I'll have to remember interior disassemble, then interior assemble, and front seat. Yes, great. Okay, now I can click to get in the seat. If I can back out to normal mode, then I can get in the seat and show you that the engine doesn't work. That's all I wanted to do. Dum chiddly dum chiddly dum chiddly dum chiddly dum chiddly dum chiddly. Right, so the engine does not work. So what you would normally do is you'd need to replace the pistons and everything in this car. Basically, there's piston faults, piston ring faults, and everything. You could try moving it to the test path, but it'll say it shouldn't because it cannot start the engine. And then you should be able to do those tests I showed you about, like so. Compression tester. Oh, it's working, but it's not showing you at the end of the thing. You know, normally this comes up with the things that I showed you before. And it should actually do it, even if it's not starting. It should come up with things like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this car out on the test track because I don't want to waste my time. Hang on, that's not working either. So, you know, maybe I'll restart the game and just try again and see if there's any difference. But let me, before I do that, just try taking this car. I know that one starts. Sorry, I should have gone here and gone to the test track. See if that'll end the tutorial. Bolt cape, I'll take the mind, the one that's running. No oil in the engine. Cannot perform this operation. Oh, it didn't. Oh, okay. Fair enough. It never said there was no oil in it, did it? We never looked, but some people are complaining about this car, well, about the fact that there's no tuning, because there is no tuning yet, but they're saying that there was implied tuning, because it says here, it says tuning value, so I could understand where, because I was looking, where do you tune the engine? You must be able to set the valves and everything else. I mean, you can do that in games like My Summer Car, and even in F1 and games like that. So, but when we're in here, let's choose this. We'll fill the engine oil. We're not bothered about this. We'll just do it till it fills up. I'm not going to look. But as soon as it starts coming on, just look underneath the funnel. There, it's full. So now I'm going to go and take it out for a run. And you should have to close all the bits and bobs, the doors, bonnets and things. Test track. And then I'm going to grab a controller, which is like an Xbox controller, but it's actually a they call it Rock Arcadia or something, but it's like a variation on Mad Catz. I think they went bust, didn't they? Mad Catz, such a really good company for making controllers, mainly for Xboxes as far as I know. I don't know about PlayStations, but these I've got a wired controller for my Xbox as well as a wireless one, Bluetooth one or whatever. And this wired controller, I like the wired controllers better because you'd have to keep stopping and messing about with batteries and things, but I use it on my PC more than anything else. So test track, check the performance of the car. And you can click to go into different modes as well. That's it. It's not my car, don't worry. It is my car. Yellow button to handbrake it. That's gonna awkward. Slam on the anchors, and I got it wrong. Let's go again. The mirrors are working. They weren't working last time. The barriers don't give way at all, do they? No GTA like, but you know. Finish the tutorial. Right. So that was, 23 minutes of me farting around and showing you the inside of the garage in the test tutorial version of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here, and I'm going to come back with the start of my new garage, and then when we get to the point where I was in the other profile, I'll jump over to that. So I hope you enjoy this series that I'm going to be making, and my name's Andreas, and please subscribe, like, and do whatever. And if you don't like, don't follow me, and don't watch. Don't make any bad comments, because if you don't like, don't waste your time making bad comments. Just go and watch something else that you do want to like. I would rather you do that. Okay, thank you very much, and I will catch you later.